Hi there, I'm Shane Spiers and welcome to another edition of the Summit Interviews, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Paul Sullivan. Paul, a very warm welcome. Lovely to have you with us.
How you doing, Shane?
So let me tell you a little bit about Paul. Paul specialises in the area of B2B and B2C inbound marketing and consulting for blockchain, fintech, finance, retail and real estate. He is an award-winning marketeer, keynote speaker, football fan, sports enthusiast, charitable ambitions, and much more. Paul, the title of our interview today is, I love this, I like to talk, not text. So if you're ready, I'll press the clock. So start with, who is Paul Sullivan?
So who am I? I am, I'm a regular guy at the end of the day. I'm a lot like most of you out there that are trying to establish your businesses. I've been in marketing for around 12 years. Prior to that, I was in financial services. I worked for, the big bank, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, UBS. But I always had a penchant for automation. And, even my first job, at JP Morgan, within 6 months, my first thing that I did was automate the process that I was facilitating, which was like a really boring reconciliation job, reconciling accounts, mirrored accounts and finding breaks and doing all that really boring number crunching stuff. And after about 4 months of doing this on a daily basis, I just thought to myself, this is really weird. We're just reconciling two printouts. So why have we not asked the systems guys to just say, right, this is one report, this is another report, let's just print the breaks. So we just get a report and it's either clear or it's got breaks on it. And surprising, no one had even thought of that before. And they've been doing this between three entities of trading for any number of years. But yeah, that was my first foray to do it. And what I really wanted was to go on and then, change the bank, which is basically early stage fintech. It's all about using, technology to make things better and faster and whatnot. And they said, no, Paul, you're really good in the role. We want you to be a supervisor. And, I'm just not good at monotony. I'm really bad with a process. I'm great at creating them. I'm not so good when I'm doing them. So wanting to do automation meant that I had to leave. So I did. I kind of went promotion, director of operations. And I was just like, this is no fun. So I left. And I created a publishing company, and out of that publishing company, we started retailing e-commerce websites to high street stores. That profitability far outweighed any income streams from the advertising, and also you couldn't quantify the advertising, and that really bothered me. And then we migrated and we've become a marketing agency. And from there, I've gone on to kind of do more web design, became inbound marketing, and mainly all self-taught. And because of that, I decided that I would go and educate myself and get qualifications and certifications so that if people were bothered by someone who is self-taught and hasn't, done any formal academic work around marketing, that I would do that. And I don't believe that that actually means anything in this day and age, because teaching inbound marketing to my college students, the curriculum, they're still talking about flyers and posters, and, we're in a digital age. And if that's what we're teaching our children and our youth to come into the workplace, we've got a major disparity with what's actually going on and what we need.
Yeah. So how does what you do benefit your clients?
Okay, so the easiest way to explain this, because I get asked this quite a lot, is to say digital marketing is no longer promotion. And I think that we have to be really careful about what our understanding is. So inbound marketing is a strategy for nearly any business on the planet to attract, close, and convert businesses. So effectively what you're doing is online lead generation. And you're using email marketing and you're using social media and you're using content and you're putting all of these channels into a constructed strategy that will work. So that's how we benefit our customers. We either provide that service or we work with their incumbent teams, and we help them develop inbound marketing strategies. So we do that. And more recently, we've started working on conversational marketing, which is very new. But if anyone knows what that is or don't, that's chatbots. Right. So that's a huge industry that's growing about 35% a year, and it complements inbound immensely.
Right. So what advice would you give to people starting a business today?
Okay, that's really easy. I get asked this one quite a lot as well, and it's a really good question, Shane. It is, find out what inbound marketing is. Before you even start your business, you know that whether you're going to be able to grow the business on a social media channel, or if you're going to have to develop some sort of full comprehensive digital marketing strategy, what I love about inbound is that it shows you how to build a business. It's how sales and marketing align. It's how you can create a culture within the company of, what's the word I'm looking for? Entrepreneurialism, as opposed to people just becoming bogged down in a role. And also, if you're a solopreneur or you're a micropreneur, it's a really good way to start from the outset without losing money and making big mistakes. And I think that would be what I would tell people to do is, study it. It's free. You can go to HubSpot. They've got this online academy. You can start there. There are various training companies around the country that will, bring you in and do a more hands-on training. But that would be my number one tip.
Brilliant. Paul, sadly we've come to the end of our time. Folks, for more resources on Paul's work, check out his website, www.paulsullivanmarketing.com.